Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. And today we have one hot off the truck from Mattel Creations, and it is the Legends of the Territoriator, featuring larger-than-life superstars from the 1970s. And this is a massive pack. I can't even get it into frame all the way, so you're just going to have to bear with me for just a minute. But this is a 4-pack, and we're going to go through it right here. So starting off, we got Superstar Billy Graham versus Harley Race. I think these are the kind of the two bangers of this set that everybody's really looking forward to. There you got some Harley Race and Superstar art there on the back. And then we do have Muhammad Ali versus Gorilla Monsoon. Now, of course, Gorilla Monsoon kind of for the more I guess younger audience, even though this is like 1970s, is more well known from his role as kind of like the president of WWE and all that good stuff. But this is the wrestler, Gorilla Monsoon. So from the 1970s, obviously just a few minutes before my time, but we're going to go ahead and crack this bad boy open, and let's take a look at it. Let's go. Alright, so who doesn't love a box inside of a box, which is what we got here. Kind of some very cool, old school, almost boxing, reminiscent kind of art here. Billy Graham versus Harley Race, all that good stuff. January 25th, 1978. And I do wonder if this is, their actual attire from those matches. I would assume that it is. Otherwise, you're kind of setting yourself up for that. But let's go ahead and slide this out. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is different than I expected. So, shell comes off. We'll set that to the side. And here we are. Okay, I am digging this. Let's get on in here and get a little closer view. Starting off with Muhammad Ali and Gorilla Monsoon in package. Comes on this little kind of a cardboard stand, which I'm going to assume maybe has kind of the bells and whistles in it. Looks good in package. These aren't the most over-the-top colorful of the pack, obviously. So pretty standard. You're kind of getting what you're getting here. But we'll dig into that more in just a moment. Give it a little turn. And bam, you are just met with bright, bright colors here with Superstar Billy Graham and, of course, Harley Race, who would eventually be known, of course, as King Harley Race in his later run in WWF. But now let's do some more breakdowns. We'll come back after I get all of this unboxed. Alright, first out of the box is, of course, Gorilla Monsoon. We gotta get the kind of tamest figure out of the box first here. And something I'm kind of noticing, which makes it pretty cool, but we'll get into it in just a moment, is, of course, like we said, Gorilla Monsoon. An interesting body type going on here. Obviously a little heavier set guy. But looks good all the same. I think he's got the nice little chest hair, which is always nice to see on the figure. He does come with, I think C-grips is what he came with. And he also had these cool little kind of gorilla type, unique hands. So I went ahead and switched those over on him. But one thing I was noticing, and we're going to lift the camera up here and see if we can't get a little better look here. Let's see if we can see it. I do believe that is either glue from the factory, or he's got a little scar marks there. So kind of hard to tell. It might be just glue, but I think it's probably glue. But if it's not, then that's a very cool attention to detail. But we'll move on up, and it's just a plain dude. He's got the black pants on, little red stripe running down the side, knee pads, red boots, white laces. Not a whole lot to write home about. Definitely looks like a young Gorilla Monsoon. Interesting body. I'm curious if this is the same body, at least the chest area that we got with Captain Lou Albano. So I'm curious about that. But yep, there's Gorilla Monsoon. Honestly, there's just not a whole lot to write home about, but a very cool figure, and definitely one that is needed to the collection. Next up, we'll have my third most anticipated figure, and which is selling right now on pretty much every wrestling site that you can come across. People are trying to get rid of, unload this figure because it just doesn't really fit into a lot of people's collections. I think they kind of overestimated the popularity of Muhammad Ali in this kind of wrestling space, but that's another topic for another day. I was able to convince myself through the help of some major marks on the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast Facebook page, shout out to them, but I was able to kind of, I guess, find a place for this in my collection by asking if he could fit possibly in a WCW shelf. And he can, because there's a good photo of him. I'm guessing it's like the Korea or Collision in Korea when he's kind of sitting in the stands, and he's wearing a suit pretty close to this. So he will go on my old school WCW shelf. But cloth goods shirt all the way around, cloth goods tie, cloth goods undershirt. He does have a very cool watch accessory, which I do believe is also coming with the Monday Night Wars Wave 2 Kevin Nash. Down to regular plastic kind of Build-A-Figure pants here. So, and then of course he does have some very nice brown kind of suede boots. Very good face sculpt on it, I think. I think that definitely pulls off a kind of this middle-aged Muhammad Ali look to him. And soft goods are really cool. I think they did a really good job of making this look clean. The rubber band mark, I hope, will go away here in time. But one that I wasn't really excited about, still not ultra excited about, but always nice when I can add something to my WCW shelf. So this will be a great addition to that shelf. And as I said, if you're looking for him, just Muhammad Ali by himself, hop on to pretty much any wrestling Facebook page and you will find him for sale. Alright, time to get to the big boys. It was tough to decide which was going to be my most favorite, but runner-up is going to be Superstar Billy Graham. Now this, man, this is just a rad, over-the-top figure, which, of course, it's Superstar Billy Graham. That's what you're going to get. You got the cool shades, you got the mutton chops, you got the muscles, you got the tie-dye, crazy-looking shirt, you got the championship belt here, looking great. Get a little close-up on that belt. Looks wonderful. Very nice belt. Already put on the figure. Look at that. 3 plates on the side. And then another 3 plates on that side. That's something you don't see every day. Cool splash tie-dye kind of effect pants. Red boots with the purple laces. Now, this is one that you're not going to have any difficulty figuring out who this is with a figure. I mean, what else can you say about it? Superstar Billy Graham. Excellent addition to the collection. And a home run. Almost worth it, you know, for the whole pack right there, just to get Superstar Billy Graham looking this dang good. Now, it's time for my most anticipated, most wanted figure from this collection. And it may come as a surprise, but it is Harley Race. Now, I'm not really a historian, I guess, of wrestling, but I do appreciate the classics. And old school Harley Race, tough nose, beat 'em up, pop you in the mouth. Harley Race is where it's at. Look at that facial hair, those mutton chops, you know, moving their way all the way down, connecting with the mustache, just like you need it to do. Crazy sculpt hair there. Doing a good job. Then we got this red, white, and blue robe. This sort of, kind of NWA championship belt, which obviously this is what this is supposed to be. 1, 2 plates on the side. Cruising on over, and another 1, 2 plates on the side. Robe tied in the middle. Moving on down. Black boots with kind of an off-white gray lace. Let's see if we can get to his undercarriage here without causing too much mischief and mayhem. So he's got the purple knee pads. Let's see if we can get to... Looks like he's got some Hacksaw Jim Duggan style blue trunks underneath. Any kind of hair going on here? Nope, he looks to be clean chested. He's been doing his Manscaped routine. Shout out to Manscaped. Not a sponsor, but you know, hey, it's a product I use. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Hook me up there, Manscaped. But King, well, nope, sorry. This is not King Harley Race. This is pre-King Harley Race. Back in the good old days, back when he was really doing his thing. Let's bring all his pals up here. There's Gorilla. Let's get Ali. And then let's finish it off with Superstar Billy Graham. All in all, a great collection of figures here. Super happy to add these to my very early WWE / NWA / apparently WCW shelves. I do really enjoy how Mattel Creations are doing these releases with kind of a pre-order and then, you know, shipping out within a week at your doorstep, you know, a week and a half to 2 weeks after order, and that's the way to do it. You know, don't sit on our money. Let's just get it going and put a good product out there, and you don't have to worry about it not selling. But another thing you don't have to worry about is missing a video. That's right. You don't have to miss a single Throwbacks video, which we post every single day. And all you have to do to make sure you don't miss any one of those videos is to do us the solid and go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Heck, be really cool and go ahead and hit that alert bell thingamajigger at the bottom. And while you're at it, you might as well go ahead and like. You might as well go ahead and leave us a comment. And that would be cool. But I'm going to go ahead and throw one back with my boys here. And for myself and Uncle BJ, we'll see you all next time.